We've been bullish the U.S. dollar since the first quarter of 2018. But if you were to look at a chart, you'd see since August of that year, it's gone mostly sideways. But there's reason to believe that that's about to change. Let's take a look at the charts and I'll show you why I think a turn could be imminent. The U.S. dollar rally started back in February 2018, and as you can tell, it was fairly steady up until August of that year. But from that time, you can see it was mostly sideways for the better part of a year. While that was a difficult time to follow the dollar, I noticed a particular pattern that we look for when we're applying the Elliott wave principle. And once I draw these trend lines, you'll notice what we call a contracting triangle. And that's 5 sideways waves within a defined pattern. And it has certain implications. First, it tells us that the larger trend is still intact, so we're still bullish the dollar. But second, it tells us that the next movement will probably be a terminal movement or the final movement in that larger trend. But in this case, we saw a second pattern from the triangle that suggests that the dollar rally may be coming to an end. And that's what we call an ending diagonal. And if you compare that wedge up into a new high to the prior advance, you might think that it's a signal that the US dollar trend is weakening. And that's exactly how we interpret it as well. So we believe this is a setup for a major turn in the US dollar, though it's too early to confirm that that turn has occurred. But I think the combination of these two patterns is lethal to the US dollar. We're on high alert for evidence the US dollar rally that's been underway for more than a year has finally come to an end. This would be a great time to join us for our Pro Services open house to see if we find that evidence in the days to come.